Hi guys, I'm Carl the Llama. I'm a member of the High MMR Heroes community, and I was fortunate enough to be able to play in the Twitch All-Stars Brawl on Sunday with Team Boy Boy. I know there was a lot of interest in the Bloodlust comp that we ran, and so I figured I would do a quick little video about Bloodlust. I want to start by saying that I've played about 300 Rhaegar games, and this is maybe the third time that I've taken Bloodlust. It's a very highly situational ability, which is basically code for it's almost never good. But as I say in the title, I did learn to trust the boat. Okay, so the first thing you should know about Bloodlust is that it improves attack speed, movement speed, and then it improves a third thing, which is often overlooked, and that is your unit size. But it only affects heroes. It doesn't give the attack speed or the unit size increase to summons or minions or anything like that. So if the map scores, say, 6.5 out of 10 on its ability to have chokes to body block people with, then Bloodlust may be a good choice for it. As you'll see right here, we're able to secure 2 kills with the attack speed and with the body blocking. So let's start the replay right here. Bloodlust gets popped. We get right wing pretty easy. The attack speed helps us work down Johanna, and the body blocks speed helps us work through her unstoppability. Okay, so now that we've looked at what Bloodlust does, let's look at some of its weaknesses. Let's look at its cast mechanics, which are pretty strict, like an evil stepmother on a red-headed stepchild. When you cast Bloodlust, only the units in the range of the spell when you cast it, which is pretty small, only those units are affected. You can't walk into the range afterwards. Unlike Rainer's Inspire, which you can walk into afterwards, so it's a stricter standard than the other attack speed buffs are held to. And so if you pop Bloodlust before Viking's Boat does not get the Bloodlust, which you'll see in a second. Falseman Wits is ultimate, so we decide to go in. I pop Bloodlust to help get us in the fight, and then Viking's Boat afterwards, and it does not have the attack speed buff. Because we have Bloodlust and no heals, we get killed instead of getting kills. Okay, so another weakness of Bloodlust is that it has a very long cooldown. I believe it is the longest cooldown in the game at 120 seconds, 2 full minutes. And so as you may have noticed before, I popped Bloodlust at 9:34 on the game clock. So I cannot use Bloodlust again until 11:34 on the game clock. Unfortunately, KO gets engaged on right here, and he needs to pop boat to survive. He has to do some stuff, and he stalls for some time, but my Bloodlust is not quite up, and it comes up in the middle of the fight. So KO runs away. We start engaging on them. He boats, and I don't have Bloodlust. If the attack speed had been there, Jaina would have died, a lot more damage would have gone down on Johanna, and we would have done a lot more damage in general. So while the Boy Boys did eventually send their regards, they got lost in the mail for a little bit. Now, as a rule, you need to blow your ult at the same time as everyone else on your team. In my case specifically, I needed to use it after Viking Boat is used. Because it doesn't get used in this fight, I do not use my ult. I save it, I hold it. So even though we go fairly deep here, web someone so we can pick them up later, we get the Sonya kill, Boy goes deep, we don't use Bloodlust through any of this, because it's best to save it for Boat, and Boat just doesn't get used. Would you watch Game of Thrones and keep spoilers to yourself? Would you watch Game of Thrones and keep spoilers to yourself? No. So don't use Bloodlust if Viking's Boat isn't popped. To be honest, in the fight that wins us the game, I popped Bloodlust late, but the Viking Boat, which is level 20, fires 2 auto attacks, and so it still gets the benefit from it and does some pretty massive damage. You can see that before one shot is even landed, the next shot is ready. It's like a continuous flamethrower, or like the toxicity in a League of Legends chat. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Take her easy.